Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective oracle read for today, Saturday, October 19th, 2024. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the Talk, or the Tube, or not. Totally up to you. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. We're excited for you. If some of it does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. All right? We're going to use the Horror Oracle, Classic Horror Oracle, Ricardo de Senio. I wish I had an accent. I know people would be like, oh, I don't like my accent. No, I love it. Like, I wish I had an accent. I mean, I know I have like a Midwestern accent or something, but I don't like it. Okay, enough of that. Excuse me. Oh, wow. I think we got a love reading here, folks. I think we got a love reading. Well, that might have been a little too easy. Look at that. We had 7 cards fall out, and I pulled the bottom of the deck. And I'm going with it. So here we go. This was interesting. We've got nature. We've got twins. Sorry for the gum. I have a little bit of a nasal drip thing going on. I want to kind of keep my mouth moist. I said moist. Suspicion. The deep. Hunger. Forbidden. Love. I might need another drink of water. And bottom of the deck is grief. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. Someone is suspicious of a connection between 2 twin flames. With the nature card, these 2 twin flames are supposed to be together. They were supposed to be together. Someone is suspicious of this connection. Someone is feeling it. One of the... Okay. One of these twins is feeling this connection. With the deep and the hunger. This twin... Sorry, that wasn't my tummy. That was my gastro. Because, yeah. Not to be disgusting, but that's what that was. One of these twins So when you're a twin flame, typically both twins will eventually realize, right? Usually one realizes and the other one comes around. And like I've said before, twins usually don't end up together because I will give other readers this, right? Like twins are meant to come together to challenge each other, to, hey, I'm going to grow. This one sees this one growing. Hey, I'm going to grow too. Typically that's what happens. The thing is when they each decide to grow, sometimes it's at different times and someone moves on and someone's left behind and then they move on and they just move apart. But they came together to grow apart. They were basically catalysts for each other. That's typically what a twin flame journey looks like. It's not at all very often that twin flames get together. And I tell you guys this all the time. Twin flame soulmates, divine feminines, divine masculines, empresses, emperors, gods and goddesses. They are not they are not everywhere. Like I'm not going to walk out on the street and meet 10 divine masculines. I'll be lucky if I meet one divine masculine every 5 years. Like seriously, like we're not talking that these people are everywhere. People will all day long. Oh, my divine masculine, my divine feminine. Oh, my emperor. Blah blah blah. No, honey, I think you no, no. And especially if people are in low vibration, if they're living lives that they really shouldn't be living. Again, not at all divine, not at all an emperor or an empress, not at all a high priestess or a high priest, not at all an earth angel. Absolutely the fuck not. Like if you can't keep yourself in a semi-decent vibration to a high vibration, you are nowhere near being that type of individual. That is not at all what you are. Again, twins typically come together to heal, but they heal separate and they move on. It's not very often that they heal and they come back together, right? That doesn't usually happen. Someone, a twin, is recognizing that they have a deep connection with their twin. Like they know who their twin is. They have this connection. They have this hunger to go back to whoever this twin is, to find their twin. With the nature card, like this was, again, twin flames happen. Like you come together, you push each other to change, you move on. This person is recognizing that that was supposed to happen, but this person is also recognizing that fuck that shit. Like I want to be that twin flame that goes back and makes it work. Because think of all the amazing shit that could happen. Like I want to devote my time, my effort, my love, my body, my soul, my mental to this person so that we can grow all this fucking abundance. God, they're looking at this like God did this on purpose. God put us together. Let's make this fucking happen. Like, let's do it. Let's go. Like, why are we fighting it, right? Look at, she's being attacked by the birds, right? The birds, the movie The Birds. Like, why are we fighting it? Like, let's let it fucking happen. Let's heal and let's come back together. They want it. They want this union. For some reason, it's forbidden. So I don't know. I mean, there's a million scenarios out there, right? Like, and I'm just going to use it because it's a standard norm, but don't come for me in the comments. A masculine and a feminine, right? And I've used this scenario before as an example. Like, you're the little sister and this is the brother's friend, and you guys realize you're supposed to be together, but can you be together? Because the brother's going to be upset, the family's going to be upset. Like maybe they're 5-10 years older, something like that. Something about this is forbidden. Something about this connection like people would look at it and be like, well, what the fuck? How did that happen? Like that wasn't supposed to happen. Something about it. Where this person in the past might have fought what they had inside of them, what they knew was there all along. Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. They might have fought this. Like now they're ready for it. Like they're like, fuck that. Like if two twins come back together in love, the abundance would be like astronomical. Because again, this was a union that was destined and fated by God. You're supposed to come together, heal each other. Ideally, you get back together, right? Like these are two people that God put together. Like, I want you two to work together. You could do amazing things for this world. Two people. But again, because people are down here humaning, we're on different wavelengths, right? We're on different timelines. We're on different lifetimes. We all have different thoughts and feelings and clarity and knowledge. So two twin flames coming together and healing and then coming back doesn't usually happen. But this person wants this to happen. This person might be in grief because they can't, either they, I don't know how to say this. So either they feel like they're being divinely kept away from their twin, or they might be watching their twin like grow and change, and they might be like, well, shit. Like they're in their head about it, right? Like, well, shit, are we supposed to come together? Like, I thought we were going to come together. I thought we were going to do all this amazing shit and get to this. But it's like they're watching someone else grow. And I'm gonna say this. Don't hate me for saying this, but and it doesn't matter feminine, masculine, non-binary. And I don't care. I don't give a shit. You know, I love everybody. This person might be watching this other person grow to such a rate that they feel like they're not going to be able to keep up. Like this person, like they grew so much, like now they're out of my fucking league. I mean, yes and no, right? Yes and no. It stands to reason if you have two people that come together and they're supposed to heal each other. They're supposed to clash but drive each other to heal separately, right? It stands to reason that one of those people would be at a higher vibration just naturally and would probably heal and move on their journey a lot quicker than the other. It stands to reason that that would be the case. That's just my opinion. I don't know. You can watch another reader and, you tell me. But in my mind, it makes sense that one would be a little bit higher in that vibration than the other. I think this person is looking at it very differently, like this, when in reality it's not. It's probably more like this. Maybe they are looking at this person with googly eyes, like, oh my God, I really love this person. Like, we need to get back together because, like, I realize who you are and I want to be with you and I want to create amazing things with you. But oh my God, you're up here. But again, googly eyes. Like they're putting them on a pedestal and thinking they're more than they are. Right? Like, oh my God, they're so unapproachable now. Like, I can't even. It also could be depending on how they broke apart. Because again, you come together to clash, you separate, you heal separately. Ideally, fated, destined by God, you're supposed to come back together in love and build something amazing for the universe. Whatever this person did, and I'm guessing this person did something because they're in grief because they're afraid to come back. Whereas if the other person was hurt, they just, like, it's not my job to come back to you. Like, I'm just going to go on with my life and do my own thing. God's going to love me either way. Whereas this person's like, shit, I did something. They might not forgive me. Here's the thing. I'm going to leave it on this note. I'm going to do a little rant for a minute, and then I'm going to call it quits with this read. Here's the thing. And we can argue about this, or maybe you guys are in agreement with me. And I'm never going to tell you to take somebody back from your past that abused you. I'm never going to do that. But if somebody comes back from your past and they literally show you the growth. They literally show you the change. You can see it with your own eyes. You can feel it in your heart. You don't feel disgust when you look at them. You don't feel like you're going to vomit all over their shoes. Like, there are signs for you to acknowledge even when somebody comes back from the past and now they're genuine. There are ways for you to acknowledge that, to recognize the difference. You have to use your intuition. You have to use your clarity. You have to use guidance. Because it is possible. I mean, again, that's the whole point of two twins. You know, you come together, you clash, you split up, you heal separately. I'm doing a little demonstration with my two fingers. And then you come back together. And it's fireworks. Till death do us part kind of mumbo jumbo. The whole point of a twin flame union is when you come back together after that healing, you both are healed enough to recognize that humans make mistakes. Humans do things that they shouldn't do. Now I've healed from it. Now I'm ready to move on, and I want to be with you. I'm ready. I'm ready to learn and grow and love with you. And yes, we're talking about setting things aside in the name of fate, destiny, growth, change, love, healing. Like having to set aside cheating, having to set aside lying, addictions, etc. There's a whole slew of things that someone could do to you to hurt you. And two twin flames coming back together, you're going to have to work on that. You're going to have to set these things aside. You're going to have to look at them together and be honest about how you feel about what happened. But you're going to have to eventually set them aside and either go your separate ways or decide to work on it together. Decide to work with each other together. You know, you tell me. If you have a twin flame and they hurt you and they came back and they're like, I'm healed. And you can tell that they're healed. You can feel it. It's a twin flame. There's going to be a connection there. Are you going to take them back? Because ultimately the choice is yours. You have free will. You're a human. You live here on this plane. You don't have to take them back. You don't have to take them back at all. Again, I would never tell somebody to take a person back from the past if they hurt you horribly, if they were abusive, anything like that. I would never tell you to do that because me looking at people from my past life, I wouldn't take them back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't picture it. Someone would really have to come in and convince me that they changed. Like, I would have to see them breathing and living it on a fucking daily basis 24/7 in order for me to see that they changed. I'm just going to be honest. Like, whoever that person is, they would have to put in a lot of fucking work. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that for you guys. Fucking twin flames, man. I hope it resonated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope everybody's having a great Saturday, a great weekend, and I will talk to you later. Bye.